Praise the Lord, ladies. So today I'm going to be showing you just a basic bun hairstyle. We will see how it turns out. I'm going to kind of create it my own way. But I did start with pre-crimped hair. So I did my video yesterday for the volume. So I have lots of volume, especially in the front, which I really like. And then I'm going to be adding a little bit more crimping to the back to add some more volume to that. And then I also already have some side volume. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I got my bed head crimper, medium temperature. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with a nice pretty part. I've mentioned before in my other videos, I have a lot of new hair growth because I have started taking biotin. I have PCOS. So ladies with PCOS, you know that so it's hard with your to keep your hair in your head because it makes your hair fall out a lot. And wow, I have a lot of volume right here. Anyways, so yeah, I've started taking these biotin 10,000 milligrams. And then I've also started taking these Smarty Pants prenatal formula. Prenatals, they're for women who are pregnant, and often with women who are pregnant, they lose hair or they get brittle nails. And so that's, you know, it helps with that. So even if you're not trying to get pregnant, or if you're not pregnant, or if you haven't already had your baby, that's what I'm taking. And also, it's the added bonus, I'm getting my body ready for when the Lord decides to open my womb. And later on I can actually give you a video about how I manage my PCOS symptoms, but for right now we're gonna do just a bun hairstyle. Okay, so here we go. I like to spray my comb with hairspray and then get a nice straight part. That. I'm gonna try really hard to stop saying there's that and okay. Okay. Where's my hair? Okay. So to help me keep my hair sectioned off, I like to use these alligator clips. So go ahead and get the crown of my head, which will be my top layer of my hair. Because again, you don't, like right here, it's okay because there's nothing I can do about it at this point, but it's not very noticeable because it's second day. But it's kind of like with teasing, you don't want all those knots to be showing. So you make a layer above it so that you don't see it. And I have already added in some heat protectant. I always put heat protectant in my hair right after the shower, whether or not I'm going to use a heat tool, because your hair naturally gets heat from the sun. It naturally gets heated up. So you need some protection from the sun, okay? So that's another tip, another gold nugget for your hair, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of crimping down to add volume to my ends, okay? I'm not very strategic when it comes to this because it doesn't really matter as long as you have a few sections of hair that have the crimps in them. So I already have a little bit of volume, I can feel it, but I'm gonna pull it out a little bit more. You can either just kind of grab little pieces, pinch it, pull it out, or once you get a little bit more out, you can start pulling out section, you know, just grabbing some hair and pulling it out. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this part tucked in. So after you've got about halfway through your braid, you're gonna start caking your braid, okay? Not baking, caking. So here I'm just using a black elastic, one of those little ones that you can get them from the dollar store or Walmart. I like the Goodies brand. So here I'm basically starting to wrap the braid in on itself, kind of to make like a kind of a flower, and then bringing it into the middle. Instead of starting at the base, you're starting at the ends, and then you start pinning it in, and then you pull and you bring things into place, you make things and you mold it. It's the great thing about hair is you get to mold it to the way you like it. So here, because you kind of lost a little bit of volume when you started pinning things together, that's where you go back in and you start to pull up a little bit more up at the top, and then tucking in any loose hairs, replacing any pins that feel a little bit loose, because you don't want your hair falling out, right? When you have any little loose hairs, you can grab a rat tail comb like you see here, and you just drag it in to the sides underneath the bun and spray, and then it'll be good and all your hairs will be tucked in. For the side here, you can use any kind of little pins or clips. A flower would be really pretty here as well. A beret, whatever kind of comb clip would be pretty there. Or you can just not wear it with any clips. You do you.